They just get so helpful.
We just keep talking during the break, and we just get. That's how it is around here. You know this already. So last night, Courtney and I went to a thing for D Magazine. They did the 100 top restaurants in Dallas, and here's
according to Nancy
Nichols. And here's what's very interesting about Nancy is she's been doing this for years and years and years. She's been the food editor, restaurant critic for D Magazine, and they've been after her for years. Like, Nancy, can you we want to do like the top restaurants. We want your number one favorite.
Because she said that people ask her all the time, what are your favorite restaurants?
She said, I can't do it. She said, because there's my favorite Mexican, there's my favorite sushi, there's my favorite, it's too hard. So finally they broke her down. She said, fine, I'll do it. So she did this list of the 100 best restaurants, and last night they had their party where they had the top 20 were there with food, with little bites for everybody to try.
Where was it?
It was down
in
Trinity Groves. Which is a phenomenal area.
There new projects happening.
Phil was there last night. He said to say hello. Yeah, so he was there. It was fun to visit with him.
Does anyone want to guess what the number one restaurant is?
Should we? Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2. First, can we show him last night?
Let's show the issue. There it is.
I held it up.
Yeah. So we've got the magazine, and it's on newsstands now, I believe.
And it breaks it down, and she has commentary for every 100, like
she
all
wrote
100
reviews of restaurants.
Why I'm impressed, because the first thing I said was, well, how did, what gives her the expertise, and how does she select the restaurants?
Yeah. Pat's like, who are you? Well, what gives you the credentials?
Well, the ultimate food, for sure.
But what really helped was that it gave it integrity to me, is that she goes to these restaurants, no one knows who she is.
Yeah.
Like, her identity has never been
Girl, we did an
revealed.
interview with her here, and she was in a pig suit, and we concealed her identity, so her face was shadowed, and all you could see was the big pig suit. It was hilarious. And then last night at the event, she was letting them throw pies at her, like the restaurant owners and the chefs.
Oh, no.
But anyway, take a look. It was so fun last night with tons of people there.
Good services! Congratulations to Nick Benavides! It's all compliments of Express.
Are you afraid of what those who did not reach the top 5 might do to you today?
The winner, I encourage you to go to the front desk, and that is where you can claim your prize.
The D Magazine Best 100 Restaurants in Dallas.
Okay, wait, I want to know what your favorite is or something, not Nancy's, yours. Come on, do it, say it.
One should say, I have hope.
Now, you can't go wrong with the barbecue over at Pecan Lodge.
Starving, so it's time to eat.
What's funny about this is a lot of these restaurants, like I was going through, they gave us a copy of the new D Magazine, which it hits newsstands today. I was looking through this. I haven't even heard of half of these restaurants.
That's what's so great about
I haven't even eaten at a quarter. I've only eaten at about a quarter of them. So I'm excited about the next 2 months of my life. If you're wondering why I'm gaining weight, it's going to be because...
Break down the top 5 for everybody.
Okay, the top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Number 5, FT33.
Yes.
Oh, wait, is that the one in Oak Lawn or something?
Yeah, it's in the Design District.
Okay.
FT33. Never eaten there. Number 4, Oak, which is also in the Design District.
Right on Oak Lawn.
Number 3, Tan. I say Tan, but I think it's Tan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is it?
No,
what
that's
kind of food?
Tan. That's in One Arts Plaza, right?
I think yes.
One Arts Plaza.
What kind of food?
You're thinking of Tay. I'm not. It's Japanese.
Okay.
Number 2, Rosewood Mansion at Turtle Creek.
I've been there.
And then number 1, y'all, I'm so shocked at this.
I think everybody was a little surprised.
Neighborhood Services.
Neighborhood Services, the number 1 top restaurant in Dallas.
It is in Park Cities. It's over on Lovers Lane, Inwood and Lovers area.
And what kind of food? It's
like New American.
Although I've heard that because I'm like the burger connoisseur, I've never met a cheeseburger that I don't love, clearly.
Same here.
But they are supposed to have an amazing burger there.
Some of the others in the top 10, like Pecan Lodge. Mm-hmm. Never even heard of
I've not been there, but I've heard great things about it.
Does this one woman pick the top 100?
Mm-hmm. Yes, because she's the food critic. It's according to her. So she's like, if people don't agree with this, she was like, people didn't buy to get into the top 10, buy to get. They didn't pay to get
In
in the
other
top
words, they
100.
didn't pay
It's
or
her
subscribe to
opinion.
it. It's
No,
her
what
opinion.
was-
What was
That's what I love
interesting,
about
though,
this.
is they had the top 20 that were there serving up food to everybody, and none of them knew if they were in the top 10, if they won. None of them knew. They just knew
okay.
that they were in the top 20. So some of them afterwards came by.
Well, I'm going to go on record and say that one of our guests today has the best food, and that's Kenny's.
Well,
Coming up
let me
today,
tell
and he's
you,
going to cook
Kenny's
for us.
and
That's
talk
mine.
about a burger. He has on
my
in
God.
our
Kenny, are you
kitchen.
pissed you didn't make this list?
I'm happy for those guys. They
Yeah.
deserve it. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you've got next year, and I'll
Yeah.
tell you, he brought a 7-pound burger today.
Oh, my
that he
For
offers
you.
up. Yeah, just for me. But there it is. He offers it up as a challenge in the restaurant. You said how many people have tried to eat it?
We've had 102 people try it, and only
102.
2 have done it. And you have to actually sign a legal waiver in case you die or something happens while you're doing it.
Oh my gosh! So out of 102
That's
people,
serious
only
food
2 of
when
them.
you're
have
having
it.
to sign your
Are
life
you
away.
equal to the big Amarillo, the big steak, the 49-ounce
Oh no, this
steak?
is bigger. This is 7 pounds,
7,000
calories.
7,000 calories. I eat that in like a week.
So Courtney and I are going to get after it, and Pat and Susie, if you're game, we're going to see if we can eat the whole thing.
Good thing I wore my
Talk
stretchy
about it.
leather
Oh,
pants.
you know I
I
don't.
have my Spanx
I
on
don't
today.
eat food like that. I just eat greens and peas.
Whatever, Susie.
No, but seriously, it was a fun party last night, and I'm excited to try all these restaurants.
So we should like go out and try to tackle some
I
of
think
them
we should do the
together.
broadcast food tour.
You
do
just
it
got
over the
all
summer.
these plans.
Great
We're going to
plans,
go,
yeah.
We're
on
gonna go
the
watch
road.
Susie. We're gonna do a
Amazing
food
plans.
tour.
Yep.
Let's go
One of
for
my
it.
favorites, Fireside Pies, did make the list.
Okay, we're going to take a break right now, aren't we, Lisa?
We are, and then we're going to come
Susie's
back
over
with
it.
He Says, She Says, our friends over at Blue Martini Lounge.
Oh, Blue Martini. I love this guy.
And we're going to talk about PDA, public displays of affection, how much is too much. I'm sure this man right here on the couch sees a lot of it at Blue Martini Lounge. So we're going to talk about what's appropriate, what's not. And when you come to, show your love for your
Or
other
your lust.
person. Yeah, you need to get a room sometime.